Hello and welcome to another lecture in Introduction to Rancher series, course series by techlatest.net. So far we had covered a lot of things like course overview, objectives, introduction, then introduction to Rancher, setup and configuration of Rancher on AWS, GCP. Now in this lecture we'll cover setup and configuration of Rancher on Azure. So basically we have set up the VM on from Azure Marketplace and like what are the benefits and other things we will discuss in this video. Okay, so let's get started our lecture. So what we have to do, go on techlatest.net website, then click on product and support page. After clicking on product and support page in DevOps category, find about the Rancher and Kubectl for unified Kubernetes control product. Click on this product. Then here you can see all the things like the key benefits, enhance efficiency, flexibility, scalability, and other things. You can also read it on our website. You can go through it on our website. Now in this lecture, we'll cover Azure deployment guide. So click on Azure deployment guide. This is the step-by-step process and guide setup installation of Rancher in Kubectl for unified Kubernetes control on Azure. This section describes how to launch and connect to Rancher and Kubectl for unified Kubernetes control VM solution on Azure. So your first step is open this VM on Azure Marketplace. I have already opened this VM. Now click on Get It Now. Okay, after clicking on Get It Now, click on Continue. So after click on Continue, this will take 1 or 2 minutes to set up your VM. Okay, so wait for 1 minute or 2 minutes. You can see we have successfully logged in our account, and there you can see the Rancher and Kubectl for Unified Kubernetes Control VM or by techlatest.net virtual machine. Plan is this one. Then next you have to click on create. You can also check the overview and other things in on Azure Marketplace. Okay, now you have to select your support. You have to select the resource group here. So you have to select the resource group, then you give virtual machine name. So give virtual machine name as Rancher 1 2. Okay, so this is your VM name. Now you can select the region according to your region. Then you can select the zone, availability zones, and other things. No infrastructure redundancy required. You can select the images and other things. So your security type is standard. Okay, so let's go on website. Like this is one of the most important step. Note if you see the image is not compatible with selected security type. To keep trusted launch virtual machine, select a compatible image, otherwise change your security type back to standard. Error message below the image name as shown in the screenshot below, then please change the security type to standard. Okay, so you can select the standard security type here. You can select the size of the virtual machine. Okay, this is our size standard V4 MS4B CPU 16 GB memory. Okay, you can also select the images and other things. Your image is Rancher and Kubectl VM. So this is the image. Then next we have to select the authentication type, which is password. Okay, give username as Ubuntu. This is by default. Then give password. Okay, so give password here. Then after giving password, uh, confirm your password here. Okay, so confirm your password. Now next you have to click on disk. Then you can select OS disk size. So we have select this one. This is by default. Now you select the OS disk type standard HDD. Okay. So next you have to select the key management. By default here you can see the platform management key. Now next you have to select the management stuff here. Then next management, then next monitoring, then next advanced, then next text, then review and create. Okay, so you can see that we have created a virtual machine successfully, and it will take 1 or 2 minutes. Here you can also see the running for final validation. So you can here you can see that the validation is passed. Now next you have to click on create button. So it will start the process of creating the virtual machine. Here you can see the initializing deployment, template deployment to resource group, and we have selected the resource group and in first or second step when we set up the VM. Okay, starting set up the VM, and here also you can see the message submitting deployment, and here you can see the deployment is in progress. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes. So wait for 1 or 2 minutes, and after completing this step, we will move to next step. I can see that your deployment is completed. Now next you have to click on go to resource page, and it will open an overview of the VM. Basically your status, your VM is running or not, your public IP address, your size and other things, so operating system and lot of things. Okay, so you can check these things. Now if you want to change or update the password, so you have to run one command here. Okay, so in this search bar you can search about run command. Okay, so if you search about run command, here you can see the run command option. If you click on this run command, then it will open two things. One is run shell script, and second one is if config. So click on run shell script, and in this run shell script, you have to run one command only if you want to update the password. I'm not updating my password because I'm already set up the password when I am set up the VM. If you want to update the password, so or if you forget your password when you set up the VMs, then you can update your password from here also. Okay, from run command. So simply you have to copy this command. You have to copy this command and paste here. Okay, and in the place of your password, you can replace with your new password. Okay, for your of your choice. Then simply you can run this command, and something this type of output is coming. When this type of output is coming, so your password is updated successfully, so you can use that password. I'm not updating my password because I'm already set up my password when I've set up the VM. Okay, then go to overview page. Now what we have to do next, open the putty. Okay, so open the putty and copy the public IP address here. Then close this one. Okay, close this session. Now open the putty, paste the IP address, then putty. Okay, and paste the IP address here. Then click on open and accept these terms. Then log in as Ubuntu. Okay, and give password when you set up the password, or you have to update the password in fourth step. And if you don't update the password in fourth step, so use password when you set up the VM. Okay, use that password which you set up when you set up the VM. Then give password here. So give password. Okay, and wait for 1 minute. Yes, you can see that we have successfully logged in our Ubuntu shell or terminal or fish terminal. You can see anything. Welcome to the fish friendly interactive shell. Login as an Ubuntu, and you can see your VM name, which is Rancher12 and Ubuntu. Okay, so let's go to our guide and let's see what is our next step. Now you can connect to the VM desktop environment from any local Windows machine using RDP protocol, or local machine using Ramina. So search about remote desktop option here. Okay, paste the IP address same here, then click on connect. After clicking on connect, accept these terms. Then you can see that the window is open now. Now login as Ubuntu, give username as Ubuntu, they give password here. Okay, so same password uses here, and give password here. Then click on OK. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes. Let's do some more stuff. Then we have do these steps. Now you're connected to out of the box Rancher incubator for unified Kubernetes control VM desktop environment via Windows machine. So yes, yes, you can see that we have we have login in our VM now. Now, if you are a Linux user, I am on Windows, I am Windows operating system, so I am using Windows operating system, so you're using remote desktop option. To connect using RDP via Linux machine, first know the external IP, same you have to do stuff, and then if you don't, then search about Ramina. If you don't have a Ramina on your Linux machine, so you can direct install Ramina from here. This is direct link to Ramina. Okay, so you can also follow this guide. You can install Ramina from there here. Now, if you are a Linux user, you can use Ramina. If you are a Windows user, so you can use RDP. Okay, to connect the Rancher UI, copy the public IP address of the VM and paste it in your browser as HTTPS. Okay, so we have do same stuff here. So it will take more time. So yes, copy the public IP address, then type HTTPS, and yes. So click on advanced, proceed to this IP. So you can see that we have a UI, Rancher UI. Okay, so you can also see that howdy, welcome to Rancher. It looks like this is your first time using Rancher. So if you set your own bootstrap password, enter it. Otherwise, random has been generated for you to find it for Docker run installation. You have do this command. Let's also uh, check our website. To retrieve the initial password for the Rancher UI, connect with terminal as shown in the step 5. Okay, we have connect with terminal. Now you have to run this command. Okay, so this will give you a password. So copy this command and run this command here. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so this is your container ID and other things. Now let's do more steps. Above command will show the Docker running status. Copy the container ID from the output of the command and replace it in below command. Okay. So what is our container ID? Okay. Okay. Uh, 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 okay. So what is our container ID? Let's see what is our container ID. So this is the container ID. Okay, container ID. This is here you can see that a container ID here. Then copy this command. So copy this command and copy this command, paste in IP and copy your container and we have to hit enter here. So you can see that we have the password, bootstrap password here. Copy this password and paste in the Rancher UI here. Okay, and log in Rancher. So invalid username or password. It looks like this is your first. Okay, let's see what is our password here. So again, go on. Okay, bootstrap password. Again, copying this password and go on Rancher UI. Okay, paste this password and log in. Okay. Yes, you can see that we have successfully login in our Rancher UI. Okay, so you can also see that copy the paste the Rancher login local button. We have done with these steps. It will take you the next configuration page. On this page, you can provide the new password or generate random password. Make sure to copy your new password to the other setup and continue it. Okay, so here you can see you can also set a specific password for you. Okay, so we have set up a specific password for you here, or you can also copy this password. Okay, so we have set up a specific password here. Then what we have to do? Okay, I think this will not work. We have give some more strong password. And here you can see that we have set up our new password. Now click on continue. So after clicking on continue, let's see what happened here. Okay. So yes, you can see that we have successfully logged in Rancher UI and like this is just a magic. Okay. So let's see what is our next step. We have now you log into Rancher UI with default admin user. So if you click on this, you can say you have default admin and other things. So we will explore Rancher interface and other things in our next lecture. So that's all about this lecture. Bye bye. We will meet in next video.